Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we are unboxing the Hellboy Hot Toy. So I've been dying to get this figure in. Now the quick thing that I wanted to say was that, listen, I know it's not the Ron Perlman Hellboy. This is the newer movie Hellboy. So just throwing that out there. And most people know that we all know the new movie was not that good. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best either. But either way, it was Hellboy. Either way, I had to get my hands on it. You know, I'm a huge Hellboy fan. I've been a Hellboy fan since I was when the first movie first came out. The video games, like, I absolutely loved the games as well. It's a cult classic. Not too many people loved it, but there are diehards for it. So there's that as well. So when Hot Toys announced they were doing a Hellboy figure, I was like, yo, I don't care which Hellboy it is, I need that figure. So obviously had to pick this bad boy up, and I've been holding off on reviews so I could judge it for myself. But from rumors and people talking, people said that it's a real good Hot Toy. It's really underrated. So like I said, I know a lot of people aren't going to be a fan of it because they didn't like the movie, and that's fine, whatever. But that's your guys' opinions. I'm a different man. I judge for myself. I don't collect on what other people collect. I collect on what I collect. So there is that. So here is the box, and Jesus Christ, this box is freaking huge. Oh my god, this box art is absolutely sick. Who knows? I maybe use this for the box art. I mean, for the thumbnail. Man, it's so sick. You know, it has the crown over his head, has the long hair. Like I said, it's not the Ron Perlman version of him. Either way, though, I don't think they will do a Ron Perlman version because his Hellboy, you know, the color on it wasn't that best, and then the makeup and all that wasn't the best for its time. So this Hellboy actually does make sense with the modern version of him. So in my eyes, he's gonna be Hellboy regardless. I mean, it doesn't matter who's playing him, it's still Hellboy in my opinion. But there is that. So like I said, the box art looks absolutely amazing. So it has Hellboy written on the back of it, as well as the side as well. Just absolutely just gigantic, absolutely amazing. And then when you open it up, this is what you see inside, looking so crazy and so badass. So let's try to take this cardboard piece out right quick. So it's the actual figure, and he's actually bigger than I thought he was gonna be, and I absolutely love this. I love this so much because, first of all, it comes with the sword with flame effects. It comes with a pistol, and it looks like, oh, so it's a revolver pistol. Actually, two revolver pistols. Comes with some chains, some crosses on it. Oh my god. And then my favorite part about this, and this is how I'm gonna display it, is actually comes with the devil horns and the crown with the fire. Oh my god, it's so sick. Like, even if you're not a fan of the movie, you have to just admire just how crazy the effects are, man. I mean, so sick. So I guess what I can do is show you guys like how this looks out of package. So there is that, and then it has the long tail as well. So to me, it only looks like it only comes with like one head effect. So there is that, and then it actually comes. What is this? Okay, I guess this is like a base. I guess here's like the back base of it. Actually pretty cool. Not sure I'm gonna use that. But here is the other base as well. What is this? Okay, So this is pretty much just the jacket, and then here is the base, which is kind of plain or whatever, but it's Hellboy, dude. Like, so honestly, I was debating whether I display him with the coat or without it, but I don't know. Man, it's gonna be interesting. I think if I do display him without the coat, I'm gonna have to open it up because obviously you want to show it off, show his body off, I guess. If I'm gonna display it with the flames and the helmet, and the horns, because I guess when he does have the horns and the flames, I guess he doesn't have the jacket. Not in the movies, I believe. So there's that. But at the end of the day, is however you want to display it, so it doesn't really matter. So, and then it has this big fire effect on the side of it as well. So it looks absolutely crazy, man. Like I'm sure gonna have fun messing around with this Hot Toy. So let's go ahead, take him out of the package, and show him off a little bit better. Okay, guys, so when you take him out of the package, this is what he looks like, and oh my god, so sick. Well, actually, that's not what he looked like. So I went ahead and, first of all, I didn't even notice it comes with his regular t-shirt. So there is that. And then I went ahead and put on the jacket, as well as the fire crown, and then the fire sword. So basically what you can have is you could have the sword, this fire sword. You could have a regular sword, and then so you could have this regular sword, which actually does look actually pretty good. So you could have that, and then that big electricity that I showed you guys a little bit earlier. Where did it go? So basically what you can do is, if you don't want to have that fire sword, so what you can do is I guess you could have this and put the electricity through the sword, because that's what it shows inside the in the menu. So I guess you could mess around with this, put this fire effect going through the sword or whatever, and then have this type of display with that. It's just extra more accessories you can add to it. So of course I'm not going to use this big sword because I already have the fire sword. So this is basically what I'm going with. I was debating whether or not to use a pistol, one of his pistols, because it is Hellboy, and you know, how could you not have Hellboy and not have pistols? But I decided to go with the big fire sword because it just looks more badass in my opinion. So there is that as well. So here is actually the other sword. The other revolver that it comes with. Actually looks pretty good. I wish actually some of these would come with like fire, like effects. So blast effects, so it kind of looks like the pistol is actually being shot, kind of like how Mezco does theirs. I really like those. I like any type of effects when it comes to that. And then here is the other pistol. So if you don't want you know, the big gigantic bulky arm, I guess you could take that out and then have it with two arms, but then that wouldn't be Hellboy. So there is that as well. Then it comes with some other effects. So it comes with this little like bracelet, I guess. Not really sure what this is, but it has like a cross on it as well. And then actually has two of those, as well as a kind of like this little detonator bomb type thingy. I guess you could, kind of hard to show it off on camera because, you know, it's kind of small, but there it is. I love how it has like this little sword emblem on it, but it looks so cool as well. I guess you could attach that to Hellboy himself. So actually looks pretty badass as well. So another thing you could also do is actually grab the pistol, tug it into the holster, which I'm gonna do right now. The reason why I didn't do that earlier is because I wanted to show off the pistol. So there is that. And I love how he has like all these small pouches that's on the waist as well. And then so one thing I noticed, a few things right away I noticed as soon as I took out this figure, was actually like the rubbery material this has. So this is straight rubber. Now I don't know how long like that would last, like the material, how long it would last, like how many years it would last without deteriorating. So that kind of worries me for, like, you know, in the future. Yeah, man, really not sure why they went that like rubbery route when it comes out to this figure as well. I guess it really helps the tail, because the tail is really flexible. Like, you could get it in any position you want. So there is that as well. So I like to put the tail out to the side so you actually could see it as well. And then one thing I noticed right away is that, you know, as big as this fire effect is, which actually looks pretty good. I mean, come on, look at that. That's a real good fire effect. You know, it's kind of hard for him to hold it because of the weight. So I noticed that right away as well. So let me go ahead, put this back down. And then here is kind of like how the bottom looks as well. So the pants look like they're a little bit dirty. I kind of like how it looks, because it kind of look like, you know, he's been through the ringer or whatever. And then here is kind of like how the boots look as well. So overall, it does look pretty good. So I really like that about him. And then here is the big crown on his head. And so what you do is you actually plug it in through the back. So I mean, I love it that even though on the side you could see it, in the front it does its job of hiding it really well. So kind of like that. Let me go ahead and straighten out the camera. So like right here, you could barely even tell it's standing on his head, and I absolutely love that. You know, the fact that it's hiding, you know, I like that as much. So when you take pictures, you're not going to see this big plastic piece hanging out of his head as well. And then let's go ahead, show out the big bulky gigantic arm. Really like that as well. And then the jacket, you guys can tell there's like some string that's hanging out, so I went ahead and tucked that in there as well. And then here's like the big bulky arm. Really like this. You know, it looks like it's been through the weather, punched a few animals or monsters or whatever you want to call, punch a few humans. So I really like that as well. So he has actually 3 different ones. And see what I mean about the firearm. It's kind of hard for Hellboy to hold it up as well. So let's go ahead. So he has 2 different ones. So he has this one as well as a open hand one. So there is that. So I was debating whether to use a closed fist or open hand. Normally I would use an open hand, but it kind of makes sense using a closed fist because it is Hellboy. And maybe, who knows, you know, maybe you could get some other figures to go against him. I don't know who you would get to go against him as well. And then there is these. So then he has some other fire effects to go with it as well. And then it was the normal 2 little closed things that normally go on his head. So I went ahead and took those off so we could get the horns to go on his head. So there's that. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna have a Hellboy and not display him with horns. Like, seriously, if you give me the option to display him with horns, you best believe I'm gonna display him with horns. So there is that. And so showed off the pistol, showed off pretty much everything there is to show about Hellboy. Like I said, or I guess I could show off the base. So this is kind of like how the base look. It shows Hellboy on it, or it says Hellboy on it. And then here is the small one. I guess you could use that as well. And then I went ahead and attached this, which I may break it back down and put it back in the packaging, because I'm most likely not going to use that, you know. I mean, whatever. And then Actually, what I can do is get a close-up on his face, actually. So it actually looks pretty good. Of course, you could tell this is not Ron Perlman's head sculpt. This is the actor, which I am forgetting his name, but I'll go ahead and put a side-by-side shot to see how you guys think, and how Hot Toys absolutely, or Sideshow, whatever you want to call it, Sideshow, Hot Toys, whatever, how they absolutely nailed this head sculpt. I mean, come on, it looks so badass, dude. I mean, you like Hellboy, like I said, man. If you like Hellboy as much as I do, you won't really care whether if it's the Perlman or the other actor. I'm forgetting his name because his movie wasn't that good. But either way, it's a Hellboy, man, and either way, he's gonna be in my collection for a long time, and I absolutely love this figure. So there is that, pretty much. So I pretty much showed everything off, but there's no way I can end this video without a cool clip. So hope you guys enjoy that badass cool clip.
I'm thinking this is a bad idea.
I'd hate to make a mess of that costume.
Everyone's a comedian.
Begin.
Be any more boring?
Hellboy wins.
Okay, guys, so that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this, please consider hitting the like and the subscribe button. Helps the channel out tremendously. Keeps me motivated. Keep doing videos just like this one. So really love this Hellboy, man. I'm satisfied with it. My purchase. I was, and when they first notified me that it was gonna be shipping soon, I was debating whether to cancel it and you know, put it towards another figure, because I was like, man, do I really want this Hellboy? You know, it's not the Ron Perlman that I grew up with. But I was like, you know what, screw it, let's just get it in, see how it is. And I'm actually really happy I didn't decide to cancel it, because man, this figure is absolutely amazing. Like I said, at the end of the day, justifies for the Hellboy purchase for me. Like I said, just a huge Hellboy fan. I just love the movies. I would say, I guess growing up, because you know, the movie came out, you know, the movie's a little bit older, early 2000s, so I guess growing up. And the newer movie, I feel like if they do a newer movie, I feel like with the sequel wasn't that bad. But it wasn't good either. So I feel like another movie would probably be a little bit better, and not a little bit, but it would probably be better. They'll learn from the first mistakes and feel like they'll nail the new one. So I like to see Hellboy back on the big screen again. I feel like he deserves it, man. I feel like Ron Perlman could have did like 3, 4, 5 Hellboy movies, man. I would have absolutely enjoyed it. So there's that. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think as my light goes out. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below about this hot toy. Whether you guys gonna pick it up or if you guys are not. Did you guys skip it? Let me know down below if you guys like Hellboy as much as I do. I'm pretty sure you guys would, because you guys would have clicked on this video if you guys didn't like Hellboy as much. So I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts down in the comment section down below. Like I said, man, just gonna keep getting better and better on this YouTube channel, so you don't want to miss any of that. Of course, I'm gonna post more pictures of this bad boy on my Instagram. If you don't have my Instagram, it's down in the description down below. Highly suggest you guys follow me and check me out. But that's pretty much it. All I got for you guys today. Stay tuned for the next unboxing, because you never know what's gonna be unboxed on this channel. We got lots more coming. We got Power Rangers. We still got to unbox. We still got I'm pretty sure, yeah, we got Raditz that's coming out soon as well. And then so much more, so much figures. We gotta do some more toy hunts. Try to track down some new figures. I want to get some of those Star Wars figures. I want to get those Bad Batch figures and those new, I guess, clone figures. I'm not really sure what they are, but they look absolutely amazing. I want to get some of those. And yeah, lots of DC Multiverse stuff that still gotta find as well. So stay tuned and hit that follow button. And see you guys. Lights.